Hello chess lovers! After a short break, finally I'm back. There were some technical issues which I managed to solve, and I'm really happy to upload another video. Hope that you have missed me, and to be honest, I myself have missed you too much, waiting for your dubious comments. So what I want to share with you right now is a chess puzzle composed by Vasily Smyslov, who dedicated this puzzle to Bobby Fischer. The task is to draw with the white pieces. And now, while you are thinking, a few more words about the puzzle. It turns out that Fischer is representing the white pieces, while on the black side is USA headed by George Bush. As you know, in 1992 Fischer played a revenge match against Boris Spassky in Yugoslavia, although travel to the country by American citizens was illegal at the time. After the match, Fischer continued to live abroad for several years to avoid facing criminal charges in the US. Finally, after the detention in Japan, the Icelandic parliament unanimously granted Fischer full citizenship for humanitarian reasons, as they felt he was being unjustly treated by the United States and Japanese governments. So what we're going to do right now is to find a safe shelter for Fischer in Reykyavik, and now let's see how it goes. First, we have king e2. By centralizing the king, white is intending then to play g4 and then king f3, king g2. This is one of the possible ideas. That's why black is hurrying with knight g3 check in order to give up this knight at a higher cost, thus damaging white's pawn structure. All white can do is to accept the piece sacrifice and a5. George Bush wants to make use of his queenside army. King f3, king d5. Already the threat was king e4, targeting this central pawn. That's why black is playing king d5, and we have king g4. We are going to Reykyavik. King e4, king h5, and probably already at this point you guessed what's the idea of this king maneuver. a4, bishop b2. First white is taking under control of the a3 square, stopping the a pawn, thus gaining a precious tempo in order to move this g pawn to the 4th rank, freeing this diagonal c4, and only now we see bishop c3, a3, bishop e1, a2, bishop h4. One more step and white will be in safety. a1 queen. Meanwhile, black queen appears on the board, but we have g3, and at this point, whatever black plays, the game ends up in a stalemate. Let's just make a random move. Queen h1, and stalemate is on the board. And this is how Fischer is managing to find safe shelter in Reykyavik. Despite having a huge army, George Bush can't harm Fischer. I have already published many puzzles featuring entombment motif, and once you know the technique, the rest becomes easy, you know. The hardest thing in puzzles is to figure out the drawing technique. In the end, a chess puzzle for you where the task is to find the winning line for white. It's white to move, and as usual, we'll wait for your answer in the comment section. Feel free to check out my early uploads as well. We'll see you in my next video. Take care.